family, your boy's coming through once again with a new video. I pray and hope that you have a wonderful day today. I wish nothing but the best to you and your loved ones. With this being said, man, don't forget to hit the like, forget to hit the subscribe, and don't forget to hit the comment. You know what I mean? Throw your comments, see what you think about this content, man. I'd like to hear from you. But today's video is gonna be on Lefty Gunplay asking for $50,000. You know, right now Lefty Gunplay is going out there with the whack. You know what I mean? We sure already know, man. The whack is just nothing but a clown, especially with that show no jumper show, man. Just which they just talk down on people. But now on Lefty, man, somebody had asked me, what do I think about Lefty Gunplay? Asking for money, right? Asking for $50,000 to just take a fade, right? And it was not a difficult answer to talk about. I disagree. I disagree with what he's asking for. I do understand that he sees this on the entertainment side, right? Which, I mean, for those who are involved in whatever entertainment it is, right? And you want to get your money, man, you can get your money that way, for sure, man. Especially if you got drama with somebody. But there's a big difference, though. There's a big difference. In my book, how I think, my personal opinion. So, as a person who does not represent nothing, who does not supposed to upheld his actions, but certain rules, right? Somebody who doesn't have somebody to dictate how they're gonna need to move on life. I mean, I can see he can do that, right? Regular individuals. Now, on the other side of the coin, for a gang member, for an active gang member who joined a gang to put in work, even though right now he's working, he's doing this music entertainment, which I do respect a lot, man. For somebody who starts doing that stuff, I have a lot of respect. But before all that stuff, their first gang member, especially they're pushing they're being active and pushing their hood out on the media like Lefty Gunplay is doing. He's portraying over here, throwing gang signs, just talking about doing time over here, active and just straight up, man. You know, I do not agree with that at all. The reason why I do not agree with this is because as a gang member, for somebody who respected your hood, goes into your neighborhood, tag the rival gang's name, right? And even talk bad about your mom, which made it more personal. I don't think you should ask for money to take the fade. As a gang member, so if somebody to respect you, you better take off. You better act upon that respect. If not, you're considered not good. You're considered a lama. Excuse my language, but that's what it is. You know. And I know a lot of people are gonna disagree. They want to defend Lefty Gunplay, or they want to defend people who act like that. But let's just stop being in denial. That's what it is, homie. And you have your homeboy from the hood. He's right next to you. You put in the work, and if your homeboy don't want to take a fade with the enemiga because the enemiga did whatever on your neighborhood, dude, you'll call your homeboy no good. That's what it is, man. That's what it is. So why can't you say that about Lefty? It's the same thing. He's not trying to fight with bands from the bros because it comes from the squad, because it comes from his G side, you know? Nah. He's basically saying, I'll fight him if I get paid. If I get pushed to do it. That's the only way you're gonna push me. If I get paid. If I get pushed. That's what it is. That's what he's saying. And that's exactly what it is. You know, a lot of people, man, whether you're active or not active, man, you're gonna agree with that. You know, even active, you have actives that are with the business. You guys understand, man. Somebody goes to your neighborhood, and that's what he does he's gonna do. You look for that person. So, all right, I already know who it is. He tagged his name, so it's on site, homie. It's on site, and that's how it is, man. Tell me it's not so. It is. So for this so-called guys who they're part of the entertainment. Don't get me wrong, but before entertainment, it comes their set. It comes whatever they're presenting. Why? Because they still buying or following those rules because they consider themselves part of that movement, right? So just because you're part of that movement, you're supposed to behave at a certain way. And we're not seeing this on YouTube right now. We're not seeing that at all. We have people asking for 10,000 to take a fade because they were called out of their names. They felt respected because a red rag was worn. And dude, where does the whole gang banging went to? Where did the whole gang banging went to? That's the question, man. It's not that I care about, but it's like, man, it just made me think of you. So if that game is watered down to that point, like, what are the guys who consider themselves active, who consider themselves, or who follow these guys, or who say that, you know what, that guy represents me? Like, what is going on, man? Look what was going on around you. Like, these people are not with the business. If you ask them for money, to take a fade, man. It's like me. If I was out on the streets, somebody broke my house, my car's window. It's an enemy, right? He did it to get at me, and then I see him walk away, right? And instead of doing something about it, the homie at the edge, look, what you gonna do, homie? Like, what's up? And he said, give me $100, man, and I'll do it. Just give me $100 and I'll do it. I'll show the guy what's up. You know how lame that will sound? That sounds off the fucking hook, man. Probably the homie will slap me right there and then and say, man, what the fuck's wrong with you? You know? Straight up. That's what this is. For him to ask for $50,000, that's exactly the same shit. That's exactly the same shit, man. And it doesn't sound right, right? It does not. So for those guys who've been disrespected, and of course, if you're representing that movement, basically, you're supposed to first be a gangster and then an entertainment individual, right? I mean, at least that's the way I think. Might be wrong. Some people might disagree with that. But for those guys who actually came out of the hood, they become entertainment. It's best, you know what? Just concentrate on entertainment and don't push too much your gangster side, your gang member side. You know what I mean? Your hood. Just be you and don't push something. As when it comes down to it, you're not gonna be down with that hood, because right now we're just picking and choosing what we're gonna do. You know, that's what it is. We're picking and choosing, and now I don't think that's G at all. Which, first and foremost, this whole thing about grown men fighting men, I think is for kids, man. This is, as a grown ass man, you have to understand and come to an agreement that we shouldn't be fighting each other, man. We shouldn't. But if you're pushing that narrative, push it all the way. I mean, just push it all the way. Don't half step it. And because at the end of the day, the only person who looks bad is you, who trying to pick and choose. Yes, I'm active. Nah, you know, on this part, I'm not gonna be active. I'm just gonna be more entertainment. You're being funny with it. You know, you're not being 100% real. So with this being said, man, I hope you appreciate it. And you know, shout out to those guys who are part of the movement, right? And keeping it G, man. Shout out to those guys, man. And shout out to the guys who decide to change their lives, man, for the good because of their families, man. Which takes a lot of balls, man. Those guys who decided, not those guys who got pushed to do it. You know, there's a big difference, man. But with this being said, I do appreciate most of you. Thank you very much for the support. Hopefully you like this.